During an investigation in Arizona, authorities uncovered an illegal underground circus operating in secrecy, housing numerous wild animals in deplorable, filthy, and poorly lit conditions. In a shadowed, dusty corner of a rundown warehouse, they found a lioness confined in a small, rusted iron cage. Emaciated, her eyes wide with terror, ears drooping and body trembling, her fur was matted with grime, and small wounds covered her hind legs, evidence of years of neglect and abuse. Her shallow breaths echoed her despair. After reviewing the circus's paperwork, the police found no legal documentation permitting the circus to keep her. They seized the lioness and contacted the Red Rock Wildlife Sanctuary, which agreed to take her in, requesting transport in a specialized vehicle with a secure cage to ensure her safety during the long, arduous journey across the desert. Named Zara, the lioness was loaded into the vehicle without resistance, lying quietly and gazing out with weary, haunted eyes, embarking on a new chapter free from her past suffering. At the sanctuary's gates, rangers awaited her arrival. Sarah Miller, a veteran ranger with extensive experience caring for traumatized wild animals, signed the handover documents. Zara's fearful, hollow eyes deeply moved Sarah, who understood that rehabilitating this broken animal would demand time, love, patience, and meticulous attention to her physical and emotional needs, as well as a tailored approach to rebuild her shattered spirit. Zara was placed in a quiet isolation area with a spacious iron cage and a soft rubber floor designed for comfort and safety. Sarah closely monitored her health and behavior, documenting every detail in her recovery process. Initially, Zara barely moved, her wide eyes fixed on the wall, refusing food despite a clean, stainless steel tray of fresh meat placed nearby. Sarah remained patient, sitting by the cage, speaking in a calm, steady voice, and calling Zara's name to build trust. On the third day, Zara tentatively licked a few pieces of meat before turning away. Sarah recorded this small progress and consulted the sanctuary's veterinarian to adjust Zara's diet, ensuring it met her nutritional needs. She also added a large, sturdy log to the cage for Zara to rest against, providing a sense of security and comfort, hoping it would anchor her in this unfamiliar world. Within a week, Zara began eating regularly, drinking water, and meeting Sarah's gaze with growing trust. Sarah was overjoyed to see Zara scratching her ears, stretching her legs, and moving naturally, signs of her strength and spirit returning. She tested opening the cage door briefly, allowing Zara to explore a small enclosed courtyard. Zara didn't flee. She stepped out cautiously, her paws lightly touching the ground. Under a tree's shade, she breathed fresh air for the first time, her eyes scanning the new surroundings with cautious curiosity. Sarah kept her distance to ensure Zara felt safe, observing her subtle reactions. She established a routine of feeding Zara on time, gently stroking her back during meals. Zara began leaning into Sarah's touch, and one day when Zara rubbed her head against Sarah's hand, Sarah was overwhelmed with emotion. A bond between human and lion was forming, growing stronger with each gentle, patient interaction, a testament to the power of compassion. Sarah believed Zara was ready for a larger space. One spring morning, she opened the gate to the semi-wild desert haven, a vast area designed to mimic the African savanna with rolling grasslands, scattered trees, and open skies. Zara stepped out, her legs trembling but her eyes shining with curiosity. She explored slowly, sniffing trees, tugging at grass, and watching birds overhead with keen interest. At first, she stayed near the fence, glancing at Sarah, who visited daily, observing without pressure. After 2 weeks, Zara was running, sunbathing, and clawing at the grass, her movements confident and natural. She began marking her territory, claiming her new home with pride. Food was scattered to stimulate her hunting instincts, and Zara stopped growling at approaching humans, instead offering a familiar low rumble. When Sarah called her name from afar, Zara would turn as if recognizing it, her past wariness fading into calm confidence, her spirit visibly mending. Sarah knew Zara had rediscovered her true lioness nature, but she lacked a companion. The sanctuary housed Kibo, a male lion orphaned as a cub and raised by humans, making him healthy, friendly, and well-socialized. Sarah suggested introducing them through a safety fence to gauge their reactions. They observed each other calmly, showing no aggression. Kibo approached, lay down, and looked away, a non-threatening gesture. Zara sniffed his nose and turned away, signaling initial acceptance. Her body language relaxed and open, a sign of her growing trust in her new world. Over the following days, they shared a larger space, lounging together under trees, eating side by side, and exchanging soft growls. At dusk, Kibo stood protectively in front of Zara at unfamiliar sounds, and she rested comfortably beside him, her trust evident. Sarah watched quietly, heartened by their growing bond, which mirrored that of wild lion mates. Months later, Sarah noticed Zara eating more, moving slower, and displaying softer eyes. The veterinarian confirmed Zara was pregnant with her first litter. Sarah prepared a safe birthing area with soft hay, ample shade, and surveillance cameras for monitoring. Kibo stayed close, grooming Zara's fur and growling softly at odd noises, his presence a steady comfort, reinforcing their deep connection. In early August, Zara gave birth to 3 healthy cubs with pale fur and closed eyes, constantly seeking their mother's milk. Zara lay gently, making soft sounds as her cubs moved, showing deep maternal care. Kibo remained vigilant nearby, a devoted father, his eyes scanning for any threats. Sarah watched the camera feed with emotion, knowing Zara's life had transformed from one of suffering to one of purpose. The cubs grew quickly, opening their eyes and taking wobbly steps under their mother's watchful gaze. Zara taught them to scratch, groom, and call out in danger, her instincts strong. Kibo often served as a playful climbing frame for the cubs, who tumbled over him under the afternoon sun, their energy boundless, filling the sanctuary with life. The lion family became the heart of Red Rock Wildlife Sanctuary, their enclosure a focal point for visitors. Zara's journey from a cramped, filthy circus cage to a life of love, freedom, and family inspired all who heard it. Sarah visited daily, meticulously noting their progress, while visitors lingered at the family's enclosure, captivated by their story. Zara's tale became a powerful testament to the impact of compassion, perseverance, and care, proving that true freedom means living in harmony with one's nature, surrounded by those who nurture it. Her story spread widely, touching hearts and raising awareness about animal welfare and the importance of sanctuaries, inspiring donations and volunteer efforts to support their mission. Thank you for reading. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more inspiring stories.